Bow. Hello everybody, you all okay? I'd like a big wave please. Hello. Big wave. Brilliant. I am missing you a lot. I'm glad to see lots of photographs on Twitter, so that's nice. Let me know what you're doing, but also let me have a look at you as well, because I can see you getting big, you're growing really tall. So I'm missing that a bit. But anyway, should wait out with her though. There's still a bit of snow around, isn't there? But I think it might be raining. I'm just looking out the window and I can see something that I don't think is snow. It might turn to snow because it looks like that sort of cloud, but I think it's raining. Now, what do you think will happen to that snow that's still on the floor when the rain goes on it? What do you think? Interesting. I think we'll have to watch out and see, won't we? If we have some more snow, we have to go out and play in it again. Did you go out and play? Did you play in the snow? I hope you did. I hope you had lots of fun. And I hope you thought hard about what happened to my snow that was in my dish. Did you talk about that? If you've been out in the snow, you might know a bit better what happened. Because sometimes if you hold snow in your hand for a while, something can happen too. So perhaps you can talk about that. Okay, we've got some things to do today. We're going to have a new number today. But first of all, I wanted to show you a book that I found in nursery, which is really interesting. And I'm not going to read it all to you, but I wanted to show you a page. Now, in your pack this week, there's a lesson about trains, the way they are now, and the way they used to look a long time ago, because they've changed a little bit in lots of ways, really. So you're doing some work about things from long ago in the past and the way they've changed to how they are now. And so I saw this book and it's called Travelling in Grandma's Day, which means quite a long time ago. Okay, so I want to show you just one page, well, 2 pages of this book, and I want you to try and guess, grown-ups don't say a minute, I want you to try and guess what sort of transport this could be that I'm going to show you, okay, because this looks quite different to how it looks now. So a long time ago, you might have travelled, if you were alive a long time ago, you might have travelled in a vehicle that looked like this. Have a look now. No, obviously it's got wheels, it's got lights, but let's see what else it's got. It's got some stairs here to get in, some steps to go up, and if you look carefully, there's windows with lots of seats in them, lots of seats. So it's not a car, is it, with all those seats in it and steps to get on, so it must be quite high. Here's where the driver would sit. Can you guess what sort of vehicle it is? That's a bus. That's a bus. A long time ago, if you went to get on a bus, it might look like that. That's quite different, isn't it? If you look carefully, there's some signs here to say where it's going. It's not Wibbleton to Wobbleton. Not this one. This one's going from Glasgow to Paisley. They're Scottish cities. So you would climb up the stairs on the bus. Now, when we go on a bus these days, we pay the driver. He's sitting at the front and we give him our money or a ticket. But in those days, and when I was a little girl actually, you'd have a driver and you'd have somebody called a conductor. And the conductor, you wouldn't pay the driver when you got on, you'd just go sit down, and the conductor would come up to you and he'd have a special machine like this, and he'd give you a ticket and you'd pay for your ride on the bus. So you wouldn't just have a driver, you'd have a conductor as well. They're very smart in their uniforms there, aren't they? I haven't seen a bus driver dressed like that before. Very smart. So that's just one little page, which I thought was really interesting. So that's what a bus would have looked like if you were alive a long time ago. And there's a bus conductor and a driver with his ticket machine. I don't remember buses looking like that. I'm old, but I'm not that old. But I can remember when some of the buses still had a conductor, and it was quite nice because he could have a little chat. You can't have too much of a chat with somebody when they're driving and waiting to drive the bus. But the conductor used to come round and could have a little chat. And also he could keep an eye to make sure everybody was being good on the bus. Very important job. So yeah, that's a little bit of what we call history. That means things that happened before now. So that one happened, I should think that one would be about 70 years ago. So perhaps great-great-grandma might have remembered that. Interesting. Right, okay. We are going to do we're going to focus on a new number this week. It's the number you know, and it's the number we count with, but we're going to focus on counting this many and writing this number as well towards the end of the week. Okay, so our number, let me get my number line out. Okay, I've squished all the cards on it today, and some of them are even thinking about staying on. Okay, let's sing our song first, and then I'll tell you which number we're focusing on this week. So, Barod, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do it in a whisper voice. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do it in a big roaring voice, a big scary giant voice. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I bet you were scarier than me then. I didn't want to be too loud because Mr. JR and my girls are in the house, and if they hear me shouting, they might think somebody's done something wrong. I don't want to think that. So I hope you were being really loud and scary. Okay, our number this week. Now, let me give you some clues. The last number we focused on in nursery, before all this happened, was number 5. So the number that we're going to focus on this week comes after, when we're counting and on the number line, after number 5. Does that give you a clue? I could also say it's 1 more than 5. Would that give you a clue? I could say it comes before we get to number 7 when we're counting. That's another clue I could give you. Before we come to number 7. Or I could say it comes between number 5 and number 7. So what do you think our number is this week? Have you guessed? It's number 6. Comes after number 5. 5, 6. Comes before we get to 7. 6, 7. And it comes in between 5 and 7. There he is in the middle. Number 6 is our focus number this week. Number 6. Okay. So, later in the week we're going to focus on reading number 6 and writing number 6. But today I'd like to concentrate on counting 6 things. Okay, and you know we do this in nursery. So let's start with 6 claps. Count carefully. Stop when we get to 6. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you remember to stop? If you kept counting, you weren't concentrating. Number 6 is everything today. So remember, we do 6 and then we stop. Let's do 6 nods with our head. Ready? Counting. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you remember to stop? 6 is our total. That's where we need to stop. Let's do 6 nose wiggles. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't do too many. your nose may fall off. It's always a problem. Let's do, right, get your big, should we have carrot today? Carrot. And your chopper. And we're going to do 6 chops. Count them out loud. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And stop. Well done if you stopped at 6. Let's build our staircase. It's getting quite tall, this staircase now. So we're going to start with 1 at the bottom and go up 6 steps. Are you ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and stop. Well done. Now later on, mums and dads, they could do lots of active number 6s. So you could do 6 jumps, 6 twirls. Oh, Peppa's here. Hang on, should we have a look at Peppa? Look at Peppa. You see Peppa? Peppa, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, perhaps not. Don't think she wants to be on camera. So yeah, 6 active things, 6 jumps, 6 hops, 6 twirls, 6 bottom wiggles. Always a winner. So try that later, but make sure counting each one, or you won't know how many you've done. When you get to 6, you need to stop. Okay, I've got some musical 6s. Right, ready? We'll do 6. Should we do 6 shakes today instead of taps? Let's do 6 shakes. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop. Okay, this time I'm not going to say the numbers. You're going to say the numbers. I'll do taps. You count them. Stop when I stop. You ready? Did you stop? Should have been 6. Peppa didn't like that. Her ears went up and then she went like that. Ooh, that's a bit noisy. You're going to walk under my table now, are you? No, you can't join in. Sorry, everybody. Okay, I've also got, excuse me a second. Woo. Remember this? If you can see the shape, you know the name. It's a triangle. 3 sides, 3 points, triangle. Okay, ready to count the dings on the triangle? Count, stop when I stop. Ready? Stop. Ooh. Still dinging. 6. Well done. You need to really concentrate while you're counting, otherwise you might miss some and keep going at the end. Accurate counting, that's what we want. Well done. So tomorrow I think we'll count 6 things, but you could be doing that at home as well. So if you have some crisps for lunch, perhaps you could count out 6 onto your plate before you eat them all. Perhaps if mum's putting the washing on the radiators because it's a rainy day, you could count 6 socks or 6 pairs of pants or 6 something else. So we're looking at number 6 this week. Find 6 things. I'm looking at one of Hope's cushions on her bed because I'm in Hope's bedroom where it's quiet, and I can see she's got some silvery stars. Shall I get it? With silvery stars. So I'm going to point to 6. There's more than 6, but I think I'll count 6 then stop. You can help me. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I found 6. So the more you look around, the more things you'll see to count, and we're thinking of 6 things. Okay, we'll worry about the number and writing the number another day. So we're really thinking about counting 6 things, doing 6 actions, and listening to sounds that we can count. All right, scroll up. So anything you can do, there's 6 of it. Marvelous. Right, anything else today? No, I didn't bring a song today. Do you want to do a song? Let's do Should My Tower With. It's definitely rain. I'm sorry, it's not snow. Should my tower with heddiw mein bwrw glaw, heddiw. Should my tower with heddiw Mae'n gymylog heddiw. Da iawn. If it starts to snow again later, we'll have to sing Mae'n bwrw aira, because we don't get to do that one very often, but I'm afraid it is rain today, so the snow might be gone soon. Right, time to go. I will see you again tomorrow. I hope you're getting on okay with your packs. I've seen Jonathan has made a lovely aeroplane from one of the lessons. So that's fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing some more work today that you've done from the pack, because there's lots of jobs to do in there. Okay, so keep me busy. All right then, see you tomorrow. Bye.